find this is a Lourdes Navarro, the lady that I told you that without her this wouldn't have been possible. She's making a doll there with all leaves of agave. It's in the skirt. The blouse is with fibers. The hair is with fibers from agave. And she used to be only colored, natural colors, flowers, whatever she can make with that. Next one. And now, there was a big problem. People were saying, oh, these are messy, units of work, and they have all this soil and whatever, and then they cannot be permitted. So I asked the guys there in the Ministry of Health, okay, how do you do with cows or goats? If you look at whether they are sleeping, you will never give a permit. What do you permit? What do you do to give a permit? Oh, of course, to the milk or to the cheese that is elsewhere done. So I said, okay, we will make you a pasteurization unit for cocoa. And this is what we made. So they came, they bring their drink, they bring it to the lab. The technician is paid by the University of Francisco de Miranda. He does the analysis. If the cocoa has the quality, then he filters it, and then they are allowed to do all of this filling that you will have, the bottles that they will fill. And that is all. The Health Institute made me paint everything with white epoxy paint. The floor, the walls, everything. But they had what they wanted. Okay, the next one. So now we have a denomination of origin, which is a product with, these like champagne, like wines of Rioja. And then the next one. And finally, we got the government to give them permission to sell. And these are, I think, the first, I brought these bottles because Omar forgot to bring whatever was going to be used for drink. So now, this what you see here is our proudness. Because this now can go anywhere. Next one. I put it here. So now it's being said that it's in Venezuela in some of the lacquer things. And next one. So it's telling the story of, dirts and whatever you can call it. Is now going to be, I hope, a very big story for the future for these people, and it's going to make a big difference. That they can sell their products on the right price for their work, and then we can make a lot of improvements in their town. Next one. And I think it's unique to Pecaya, but we guarantee the survival of the species by mimicking the ecosystem. We do agroforestry, and we are now producing many things from the trees around. We are now planting also beans together with the agaves and aloes. We say to them, we have now financial aid, we have the beans that are going to give you food in the short place. Then aloe, which is staying there for 9 months, will give you like a little bit of more saving account. And then the agave is a long-term saving account, which we don't touch until 7 years. And then you have the trees, which will be your forever, account there. So we have to, we'll talk this capital economic thing for them. Okay? So now we have 8 brands. Only 8 of the people believe in this in those days. Now everybody wants that. So we made a brand. We asked them, you want to have you give your name to your cocuy. We are not going to give your name. So cocuy pecayero is the denomination of origin because it's from Pecaya. And each one of them is very beautiful, what they put the names. I love some names there, like this one, Lucerito. Why? Because his donkey name was Lucerito. And he said, if without my donkey, I'm not able to do this. So the other one person I really like is mi empeño, which means being stubborn. And I said, what do you want to call it? Mi empeño, I have been all these years waiting for this. So things like that. And then Indio Sunmure, because his father used to be called the Indio there. And he related to the foundational story that I was telling you. So I think it's really a nice story. And the next one. And now they probably have their own brand. and their permission. This is, of course, me accompanying them all the time, you know, to see. I had to, in the university, I was called by the board, university, when I started to this, and they say, you know, you're a very prestigious scientist. I don't think you should be working with these, you know, clandestine rebels, whatever. It was awful. And I explained to them, you know, when I am there, I'm not talking being a professor. I'm saying that I am from the NGO, which is in Falcosta, who did all the legal papers, we did it through the NGO, because I could not speak in the name of the university. Right now, everybody's proud of the story. Now, yes. So we are now in the diversification of their products. You know, this is the way they take up this fiber by hand to produce this. The hammocks. It takes a lot of work. So right now we are helping students in.
Can you pass it down, Professor?
Yeah, you can have, pass it around. So you can. It's all. No, this is empty. It's empty, but I have a filled one here. That one is filled. You know, this is one of the things. It's amazing. It's all by hand, and so we want like let's say mechanical engineers, and that they develop this let's say to extract it, it'd be easier. You know, like some kind of machine, even for the maceration or trituration, whatever. So we are doing that. We are trying now to well, this is one good thing for you people here in Science for the People. Maybe we made a contest of who want to develop a machine. You know, that should not be a big machine, but something that they could use and aid them in extracting this fiber. This fiber is amazing. You could never sleep in a hammock made of sisal, which is the fiber of agave that you see around, because it's very, very strong and it's taken from the old leaves. If you notice, this is taken from the young leaves in the center. And I have seen them pull 7 meters of this fiber, and I said, no, they kill the plant. Oh my God. In 6 months, there is fiber again. Why? Because this is the center of the formation of leaves. The next one. Okay, these are some of the organs. Yeah, the colors. The next one. So this is the guy that makes Lucerito, Douglas Navarro. I always like his picture because he is transmitting proudness. You know, he's proud of what he's doing. He's not by any means not being proud. And his Cocuy, which is 100% agave, has gotten the recognition of being premium, the premium one. So he's always, you know, very proud. So, biomimicry or agroforestry. This is what we are doing now. You can see that we have aloes and we have agaves, and we are now trying more density, less density. Now we are trying beans in there, and so it's like it's all rolling now with the agronomy students. It's very nice. Finally, they are understanding that they don't have to turn anything down. So, my final consideration is that we are sure that there are similar stories around the world, which should be brought up. Right? And that adaptation to climate change and El Nino phenomenon will only be possible, really, if we ask the ones that have been longer in this planet. The only way. Who has been the longest in this planet? The plants, the animals, and the indigenous communities. So we shall not pretend to have models of climate adaptation if we are not taking this into account. Well, I think I have finished, and I thank you very much for listening and patiently listening. So if you have any question, I will answer. You want to see how it it tastes very good, but Omar didn't bring the little glasses, no?
No, he didn't want us to have any.
Oh,
Yo
yeah.
quería compartir.
I thought it was very formal, so I said, well, bring me a drink. Which is very appropriate for the cold weather. Well, Omar will have it, so next meeting, you can bring it. With a little.
We're probably gonna organize our tasting.
A tasting? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. That was good fundraiser.
Yeah, with empanadas and some Venezuelan traditional food.
That would be a good fundraiser. So.
Definitely.
You know, it's so amazing that Venezuela, people think of rum in Venezuela. And rum is just a, you know,
Sugar.
it's a sugar cane.
Yeah.
It's an introduced plant, and also rum is in Jamaica, rum is in Puerto Rico, rum is in Panama, Cocuy, only Venezuela. And last year we were invited to the Agave Fest in Mexico. We were really scared. We are going there to the land of agave people. And then everybody jumped over us. And they were saying, this quality, I mean, this is very bad competition for us, they were saying. Because it's an amazing quality drink. And you saw how it is made. I mean, it doesn't have to be